Turn it off. You say you're gonna do a Facebook Live.
Oh, okay. You're live. We're live.
You say we're live.
We're live. Here, maybe we should just do this.
That's awesome.
We're streaming the game. This is Fernando's team getting their asses handed to them.
Yeah.
Mexico's losing 2-1 to Germany. Sorry for all you guys who wanted to watch it tonight. What's up? What's up, everyone? How's everybody going? What's up, Dean? What's up, Will? What's up, Santiago? What's up, Numbers? Jesse. Jesse's back.
Jeff.
Eric. Jeff. Chad. Okay, you already said all those. So how's everybody doing today? Where's my boy Spiderbot? Oh God, let's hope not. Come on, man, slow it down. Gotta get used to this YouTube thing. Yes, we do. What's up, Dean Fernando? Same old shit, just Thursday. Flooding in Louisiana today. Holy crap, really? We're just having a heat wave. Having a heat wave. A tropic. Okay, sorry. What else we got here? We are living the dream. Totally, right?
Yeah, of course.
Totally living the dream.
Who doesn't live the dream?
No hands raised. So what do we have going on today? We have a Honda Civic. I'm sorry,
Honda
Jesus.
Accord.
We have a Honda Accord, my bad. And this Honda Accord is special because it has the factory amplified system. So what we're talking about today in the vlog is about selling Maestro for G5 Plus. Oh yeah, that's cool. Any advice? Make sure it has the speaker. Make sure you have the speaker. That's it. It comes with a little speaker. If it doesn't, you got to buy it because that's where your chimes come through. Other than that, oh, plug in the aux cable on it because that's where your OnStar sound comes through. So, found that one out the hard way. Only in America. Yeah. Howdy from Indianapolis, Indiana. What's new? What's a new double-din Pioneer? The new Pioneer double-dins will be out July, end of July-ish, and that's going to be the CarPlay Android Auto ones. Hi from South Africa. Hey, what's going on? I still love that South African story. Hello from Iowa. Yes, stormy Louisiana, can't drive down the road. Oh God, I hate that. That's the worst. So anyways, real quick, we have what's the model? I don't know. So we have this Honda Accord here. How do I flip this? All right, here, hold on. Sorry guys. So it's this one right here, newer one. It's got the double thing in the dash, but it has the factory amplifier. And why that's important is if you guys have one of these models with the factory amplifier, it's real easy to check. If you pull down this panel here that normally is underneath the glove box, if you pull that panel down, you can reach up into here. Now, this one I've taken the amplifier out of, so if you don't feel anything like this, then you don't have the factory amplifier. But if you feel this guy, you have the factory amplifier. Now, the cool thing about this with a factory amplifier is all you have to do, you have 5-channel preamp output. All you have to do is add these RCAs. It obviously doesn't have RCAs. It has these 2 plugs right here, but you can add RCAs, and then you can add speaker wires to the second plug. We don't have a cool T-harness for this. We just soldered in, but we left these, so everything's just T-soldered in, so we can plug the factory amp and unplug this stuff if we need to. Also, the caps, or the tweeters. The tweeters don't have any bass blockers, so make sure you add caps. 4.7s, 3.3s, something like that onto this. There is 7 channels of amplification coming from the amplifier. So you have front tweeter, front mid, same on the other side, rear, and also the subwoofer. Hey guys, checking in. What's up, John? So this is awesome if you have this car because it's like this radio, you don't need anything. All you need is to do that and you have an aftermarket radio at that point. Checking in from Sweden. So with that, what we're doing is we're adding in a 4-channel up here. We're adding in a matching mono block here. The reasons why we didn't take the seats out of this car, it's a Honda. These don't have passcodes, but you have to reset the GPS when you disconnect the battery for a long period of time, which we found out. So because we're trying to tune and test everything, it was easier just to put everything back in the car. The back seat has to be plugged in, so we just tipped everything back, got it as far out of the way as we could to keep it as safe as possible. So that's why those aren't out of the car like we normally do. So that's tip of the day as far as this Honda Accord goes. Check to see if it has an amp. If it has an amp, your life just got way better when it comes to an aftermarket stereo. Now, of course, from there, oh, where am I going? Up. Gotta go up. There we go. Now, of course, from there, if you want to add some form of an EQ processor to it, it's real easy to do because you have preamp output. You don't have to do any summing. You even don't have to unplug the automatic noise canceling little microphones. You don't even have to do that because that is after the fact. So you don't have to do it with those. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so that's that. Let's see what you guys have been saying here. Fernando's right here. He wouldn't fit in the car while I was filming. Made it today. Cool. What's the 7th channel sub? Yes, the 7th. So, yeah, 6 in the car, 7 for the sub. Correct. Checking in. What's up, William? Back in Utah for a few days. Cool. Does it have separate tweeter outputs? Yes, it does have separate tweeter outputs, and you have to cap them off because the factory tweeter is not capped. So, damn. Balls deep in that thing. Yeah, so when we were trying to figure out where we wanted to set things up, we were like, okay, if we put them in the back, we have to do this. If we put them in the front, we're going to do this. In the end, we just decided that under the seats would be sexier just because of the way this guy's keeping his car. He's got mats and stuff everywhere, so it was easier to just keep stuff out of the way. All right, hold on. Let's speed up through this. Where was it? Balls deep. Let's find that. It says tweeters. Yes. Wish you guys was here in Metro Detroit because most companies suck here. I don't want to be in Detroit. I've been there. Not a fan. But thank you.
But thank you.
Okay. How hard will it be to add a double DIN to a 97 Dodge Ram 150? Tried the touchscreen single DIN thing. Didn't like it. Is that the 97? No, I don't know if that goes back. I thought it was, no, that's a 03.
Yeah,
that's
no,
gonna be tough.
That's
gonna be tough.
Yeah.
Ever done a system in an S2000? Yes, plenty. It's really fun to work around in because it's so small. I've put a 12 in the little hole there, and of course countless other boxes. But yeah, usually it's a 5-channel amp of some kind. Hi, I'm the geologist from the other day. What's going on, man? Okay, so that makes sense. Okay. What's up, guys? I just noticed a benefit of YouTube is image isn't reversed when watching. Yeah, no kidding, right? Okay. At least there's one positive. Dean Fernando, I have a pair of RF P175s, P1750s. They're rated for 55 to 60 watts.
Yeah.
Is the RF, rated 70, basically I'm getting, is it going to be too much power? No, because you're going to actively cross those over, which is going to increase the power handling. So make sure you have them crossed over high enough to where you limit their movement to the type of music you're listening to, and then you'll be fine. 1 amp are you doing? These are 2 older Alpine amps. I think it's like a 354, and what's the mono? The M500. Shopping for a new stereo in my Saturn Aura. There are a lot of harness choices with the factory amp. Most cost as much as the stereo. What do you recommend? Buying the most expensive harness. Unfortunately, cars these days need those harnesses, and yes, they are almost as expensive as the radios. It kind of sucks, but it makes your life a little easier. LOL. Detroit, not bad. No, I'm from Michigan, man, so I'm with you. I was just giving you a hard time. I actually like Detroit. It was fun. I like going there for taking pictures, and they have good restaurants.
Yeah.
Okay, Santiago.
What's going
on, guys? Been 12-volt tech for 8 years now, but still learn from you guys. Check in from Connecticut. Well, that's awesome, man. Thank you. Kicker versus JL. Who wins? I'm gonna say JL, but different customers. Totally different customers. Are you doing new speakers or is he keeping Honda? He's keeping the factory Honda.
You guys are the best.
What's up, Joseph?
Thank you, Alex. Joseph, thank you.
Thank you. Mid-Michigan here too. I was actually born in Pontiac, so I know the struggle.
2016 Fiesta ST Sony system, non-navigation. What does it takes for aftermarket?
Good question. I would go to the Pack Audio page and see if the new Amp Pro works in that car yet. Or you can go to iData and check out if their version of the Amp Pro works in that car yet. And Alfonso, heck yeah.
Alfonso,
thanks.
Angel.
You want to read? You want
okay,
me to read?
Thank you guys for all you info you guys provide. You guys are basically
training us for free, as well as showing best keep secrets, tips, and yes. Well, okay, we're not actually training you for free. If you'll sit through the 30-second commercial, we get 2 cents. So please do that. Torn between one of the Android Auto pioneers or something else, any decent double-din Android Auto systems which have a physical volume knob. I don't like volume up and down. Check out the Sony system. It has a volume knob. The Sony, what is it? AV100. It's a 6.8 or 6.4 inch touchscreen with a volume knob.
Hello,
and
Ethan.
does Android Auto.
What good speakers go to a 99 GMC?
GMC Yukon, probably not going to want to go crazy. Check out the Kenwood Exelons or even the Pioneer D series speakers. They're reasonable and sound good. If you want to go a little bit more, check out maybe some Hertz D cheese. Don't do that, man, because then it takes more time to find the place. See?
Well, right here.
Okay, hello, Ethan. Hello from Louisiana. What's going on, Will?
So the factory speakers will be able to handle the aftermarket.
The tweeters, yes. The mid-range, we're going to cross them over a little bit higher. He's going to replace them at some point. This is all his equipment he brought to us. So, you know, there again, you work with the cards you're played sometimes they're not the best, but we're gonna adjust the crossovers and make sure that everything's doing the best it can with what we got.
I've been doing double DIN replacement for my 2005 Suburban with the Bose system. I want to retain the steering wheel controls and the stock amp speakers for now,
but don't care about OnStar. So you're going to want to look at the RP4 version of the harness from Pack Audio. If you go to packaudio.com and put in your make and model number, they're going to give you an RP4 version. The RP4 version will let you retain Bose steering wheel controls, but not OnStar. However, if you go a little bit more and go to the RP5, you will get that and an antenna adapter. And if you have backup sensors, they're a little bit louder.
Alright, what's up guys? William. My dad has the Mercedes-Benz 500, yeah, convertible. He want more bass. What can I do?
Sell it and buy a car that's not a convertible. We've done plenty of those, and it's really hard to get bass because it is a convertible. I've even put a 15 in the trunk of one of those to get some bass into it. It's a tough car to get bass into the car because it's convertible and it's a Mercedes, built like a Sherman tank.
What adapters will I need? Pack Audio website and tons of stuff.
On the Pack Audio website, if you put in your car model, their new website, or if you go to thebestkits.com, the features underneath will explain. If you're having a hard time with that, you can always email me. It's 5starcarstereo@yahoo.com, all spelled out.
Okay, I have a 2007 Blazer SS with a factory Bose and amp. Want to get rid? What do you recommend?
Tearing it all out and starting over. You could fit it's like an oversized 7, almost an 8 in the door. You can put a really nice set of speakers in there. But yeah, it depends.
Thank you, Edric.
Check out some Focal stuff.
Jesse.
Those are really nice. If you're into loud, check out like some Rockford Power Series speakers. Those are extremely loud. And of course, there's dozens of others as well, but those are two that pop in my hand. I have a 200 Lincoln Continental. Will I need a smart harness? Depends on the year. Is it 2000 you said? Might need an FRD one. Right on.
Right on. I love your videos. I'm disappointed right now, and I love watching your videos. I can't wait to...
You reading his?
Yeah.
It says, I love your videos. I'm deployed right now.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching and also doing what you do. Because you do what you do, we can do what we do.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. Oh,
hola from Uruguay.
Oh, Mauro.
Oh, there you go. Que paso? ¿Qué pasan?
¿Qué pasan? 4200 acabo de comprar. Excelente radio, es uno de los mejores que hay. 4200 NEX, one of the best.
As far as CarPlay goes, Kenwood or Pioneer? I'm Kenwood guy who may be willing to switch. Don't have to switch. Go with the 7704S. CarPlay is the
Hi,
exact
Alaska.
same feature on both radios. So
Julio,
really,
what's going on?
the only difference between functionality is whether you go with a screen with a capacitive touch or a clear resistive. If you go capacitive touch screen, whether it be Pioneer or Kenwood,
We will, Alex.
it functions a lot nicer. However, you pay a premium for that screen. So that would be the 9903 or the soon to be released. I shouldn't talk about 9904.
Say what happened to you to the vacation you guys going too bad?
No,
Too
what
bad.
happened to the vacation? Your wife's going to go mad? Oh no, we'll be fine. It's next week.
Yeah.
What did we miss here? I thought we missed one here. You
No.
guys do Chevy Astro, please
Yes, please
make
do a video,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It'll make it into the vlog if
Thank
it doesn't.
guys, love your videos. Thank you, William.
Hello from Holland.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
Got any advice on getting good bass and sound from an 2008 Saab convertible? I have 212 Pioneers, Premier shallow mounts. Get rid of the shallow mounts.
What's
That's
up,
really at the end of the day. Those are awesome
All the
speakers,
way
but
to Pennsylvania.
in a convertible, totally not the speakers to do. Unfortunately, I understand you don't have a lot of room. Without something with a big cone and a big magnet, you're not going to get much sound into it.
Mauro, busca en packaudio.com y ahí puedes encontrar las funciones del volante de tu carro.
You're welcome, John. Where do you guys buy ABS plastic from? We have a local distributor here. What we get is called Farco Plastic. There's also another national chain called GE Polymers, just like the light company. We also, if you have a sign shop, like we have a company here called Fast Signs, it's our next door neighbor, we trade them our old scrap wire for their old scrap plastic because they happen to have smaller pieces that we can use for door pods and stuff that they're never going to use, so we trade there. So a lot of the times you can find sign shops that'll have smaller 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch, 3/8, even 1 inch of the Centra stuff, which is really nice, and you can get it a hell of a lot cheaper than you can a plastic shop. But do a search on Google for like plastics retailers.
All right,
Most of them
John.
require you buy a 4x8 sheet though.
Alright, so
Amazon does have it too. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. You can type in ABS on Amazon and buy panels there. Don't do
you
that.
got a lot of stuff.
That's fine, don't do it. I'm going as fast as I can.
Alright, so can everyone start posting pictures on 5-star Twitter so I can get more ideas?
That's a great idea. Go right ahead.
1JL Audio,
12W3 and up from Mustang.
Mustang.
Is anything ever enough? I'm a firm believer in more is better because you can always turn it down. You can't turn it up. So if it'll work for you, kudos. If it can't, well, you know, if you're finding yourself having to play it as loud as possible all the time, then it's not enough. Better to have it and turn it down.
Alright, Thomas.
So car dealers come to you and add factory type work.
You should have a 5-star edition Jeep.
Jeep or F-150. I would totally agree with that. Dealing with dealers suck though because they don't pay. And they want everything for free.
Cool chat.
Use those ferrules today in a audio control. So much nicer. Yes, they are.
Alright, de nada, Mauro. Justin.
Thank you. You're welcome.
You
Just
guys
what is that? Just D1.
Yeah.
How do you get all your products for cheap? We don't. We're dealers for we're authorized dealers for everything we sell. So we just pay whatever they pay.
¿Qué tal, Ramses?
If you're trying to
Saludos.
start your own company, you're going to have to go through distributors. Honestly, that's a tough game because right now distributors are competing mainly with Amazon like we are.
Gracias, Alex.
What does I say? Thanks.
Thank you, Alex.
Not everyone do the work. You guys
do.
do. Thank you. What's the difference?
On the Kenwood XR with the Kenwood X series. My brother is asking.
The XR is the premium. It's a totally different speaker, totally different magnet structure, cone material, better tweeter,
Hi, Clint.
same warranty, just
Alexander.
totally different design. So other than them both saying Kenwood, not anything alike.
Sean, what's up?
What was that, Lexus?
Yeah.
Lex,
Thank you, guys,
Thanks. Do you have,
Do you guys have
a show or a demo car? We have a showroom. We do not have a demo car. Because we haven't had time to actually finish ours. It really sucks.
Haley say you gotta blink like woman.
We do spend 6 days a week, 9:30 to 6:30 every day. So, you know, you learn to put up with a lot.
Jason, do you get Chinese finger torch?
Actually, yes. We have links to it in the descriptions for the videos. We found that that is the best deal in town. So if you, I mean, we buy 500-foot rolls of the stuff, but the link will take you to it and you can buy a smaller roll. But yeah, we buy it on Amazon. We used to buy it from one of our vendors, but yeah, we were getting ripped off. So.
Alright, yeah. So, thank
GoPro
you for
Zach.
the
Thank you.
Who say GoPro?
GoPro Zach.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Alright, sí, el 9903S, ese.
Or the
francés.
7704S.
Oh, the 770, yeah.
Or the 893S if you
O
want
the
navigation.
93, yeah, exactly. Hay bastantes, so tú puedes checarlos aquí en el canal que tenemos.
Early video about your water bottles. Your door seal like isn't tight against the fridge. That's likely why the one was frozen and frost build up. Well, it is not a frost-free freezer, so we do have to thaw it every now and then. It's an old school, but that, yeah, someone else said that. That might have been you. That seems to be the most likely idea because it was over the weekend, so it's a possibility. I'm gonna go with that. That's a win for me. Kicker?
Jonathan Kicker.
Still, yeah, we like Kicker. What do you want to know about it? How do you diagnose a radio without power? With a volt-ohm-meter. You want to take a digital multimeter. You could also use a test light, but digital multimeter is better because it'll actually tell you the voltage. You want to put the black probe to ground, put it on DC, which is going to be the straight line with the dashes above it. Take the red probe and go to the red wire. That is keyed power, and the yellow wire is battery. That's going to have constant 12 volts when the car is off. The red is going to have power when the car is on. If you have voltage on both of those, check the fuse on the back of the radio, or take the radio out of the car, put it on the bench, hook it up to a battery, and see if you can get it to turn on.
John Brown, I noticed you guys order a lot of stuff from Amazon. It's better than order from Amazon than eBay?
I order from Amazon because I'm an Amazon Prime member, and I just don't have time to deal with eBay people. I like my stuff now.
Yes, Chad.
So 2 days to me, and because we're here in Florida, we actually have a new distributor
Definitely,
here.
Chad.
So a lot of the times we get our stuff in a day.
Rico.
And Amazon, we better chat. Okay. Yeah. So funny watching you guys try to read the chat scroll like a channel. Keep it. I know. I don't even know how you guys watch this after we're done.
Yeah, I know,
but
man.
Amazon is sucking the life out of everything. I totally agree with that. I wholeheartedly agree with Amazon is sucking the life out of everything. The only reason I end up buying from Amazon is because I can't get it anywhere else. But it sucks. I hate it. I hate it with a passion.
All right. So, Victor. What's up, guys? You need a new fridge along with a new internet.
That is a new fridge. The last one we drilled a hole through the coolant tank when we were trying to defrost it. So,
concentrating on reading these comments. I'm trying to.
2000 Camry SE suggestions on SQ setup. I'm not rich, but I don't want to go cheap. Check out the Focal Integration Series line of the Toyota speakers. They're semi-reasonably priced, and they're a perfect fit. They sound freaking awesome. We'll be doing a Tundra on Friday, so that'll be in the weekend show. We'll have those speakers in there. You can check it out.
All right, so Edric, he meant about the Kenwood amplifier X series versus the XR.
Oh, okay. There again, better components, double the power. The XR series has almost double the power as the X series, and also the XR is a little bit older. The new X series has this crazy dampening factor thing on it. They're both awesome amplifiers, but if you need lots of power, you need to go with the bigger amplifier. And it's only like 3 CD cases tall. It's really weird, even if you know what a CD case is.
All right, you guys look like a fish.
I feel like a fish.
All right, what's the difference between the SQ and the regular components like a CT Sound?
Regular.
That's
okay,
new.
what's the difference between SQ and regular components like CT? So basically, I think what you're asking is what's the difference between like a sound quality component, regular tweeter, regular mid, and maybe a loudspeaker. It's night and day. Sound quality, regular components are going to have mid bass. They're going to have actual dynamic range where they can play from here frequency to that frequency at power. Most loudspeakers are like from 300 hertz on up, even though they say they'll play to 50. They never will. They don't even move. It's an acquired sound. That's all I can say. It's just sound.
All right, so yeah.
What's up, Philip?
I hook up a pack.
C2R 11B. Oh, no, don't use that. Use this.
It's dead.
Oh, did it die?
Yeah.
Why did it die? Whoa. Hold on, technical difficulty. Oh, it's dying, that's why.
Yeah, I told you.
Okay, sorry, my bad. Where were we?
No, wait. Okay, give me 1 second.
Alright, you find it. I'm gonna grab something else.
Okay. Sorry. You guys, I'm late. About the pack. C2R11.
Yes.
Yeah.
What about it?
He hooked it up, it doesn't work, and the radio is brand new. You can never go wrong with a kicker. That's true, man. That's true.
You want to make sure that the red wire on that has enough it is actually turning on. The smart harness is going to generate the power on the red wire. So if it is not getting, if the red wire is not turning on, then that would be why you're not getting anything out of it. The other thing too is on that harness. All right, just tip it whatever you want. The other thing too on that harness is that if you hook anything other than the radio up to it, it's only got like enough current to turn on the radio, so you can't add a backup camera, can't do anything like that without a relay. So if you've and sometimes even the amplified antenna is too much. So you're going to want to take your voltmeter and check to make sure that red wire is doing something.
So what about amp and subs? What about it?
What is, by the way, amp is sounding awesome, Victor. Awesome.
Yeah.
What about amp and subs? Hey guys, I'm late. No problem, we're still here. Okay, yeah, well, that's a personal opinion. Our trollers are here. Here's the troll.
My car is a 2006 G6 mountain sound system.
Oh yeah. There again, if you got the Pack piece, call Pack. They have great customer service for things like this, and they know these cars inside and out. And the guys there will do the best they can to try to help you. But you make sure you have a voltmeter when you're testing it, because that's key. You have to be able to see if the wire is doing something. The other thing too is they make 2 of those harnesses. So, well, if it plugged in, I think that's the only difference is the harness.
Vigito 525 had to get a video input to adapter for a 2016 Toyota into radio.
Video input adapter. You can get backup camera into it.
Trying to.
I don't know if the I don't know if you have any other video input. There again, Pack Audio or Nav TV. You could also try Crux, C-R-U-X. Those are .com. Those are going to be the sites you're going to want to check out.
Your internet doesn't suck as bad as it does here in Iowa. Sorry, Jason.
Fernando told you. Which is better, Pioneer, JVC, and Double Dins? I'm going to say Pioneer, hands down. That's not even a question in my mind.
Oh, definitely.
Not to pick against, I'm just going to pick Pioneer.
Hi, guys, from India. I watch all your videos, and I learn a lot of stuff from you.
Say Paul. He'll be there in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
GoPro Sack. Edric, I have a Pioneer 4200 Double Din, and it's amazing. It is.
See? It's amazing.
It's amazing. Amps and saws for my SQ setup in my Camry.
That's going to be a tough one. Check out the Alpine PDR series amplifiers. They're really nice for that. The PDX V9 is a really PDX V9 is an awesome 5-channel for that same thing. Also, Focal makes great amps. I would check out the Alpines. Honestly, I'd check out the Alpines. For the price and the sound quality, it's pretty hard to beat.
All right, Dante, does the 2009 Civic need radio and adapter?
Antenna adapter, yes. I'm not looking at it, but I'm almost positive it needs an antenna adapter.
Yeah. It's possible to have a sealed box and a port box in one?
That would be a band pass. Or a 6th or 7th order, whatever you call it. You put the speaker in the sealed side, the front of the speaker goes on the ported side. It's kind of like what Doug is building right now if you're watching Soundman. That's a sealed and a ported. Well, he's doing a double ported box. If the back side was sealed, then yeah. But no, not like both. That would be no.
Alright, so Boricua Kid 619. I have a 2009 Acura TL. I want to install a double DIN. Do you recommend taking the factory amp out or just bypassing it?
Just bypass it.
Bypass it.
Totally bypass it.
Thanks, guys.
Even if you don't bypass it, the problem you're going to have is the subwoofer is really not going to do anything when you replace it. So.
What do you think about Boss Audio?
Thanks, guys. Oh, Boss isn't terrible now. Actually, we sell Boss here for our entry-level product, and we put a decent amount of it in, and I don't honestly think we've ever had to take any of it out for service. So for value/reliability, as long as you're using it for what you're paying for it, like you're not trying to build some mega system, you just need a small amp to power this or an amp to power that. Now, I would never recommend using it for highs because they're just too noisy.
Alright, John Brown, how do you feel about the Q-Bomb boxes?
We use them. I really like the Rhino line box. We just put that one in yesterday. And
Chevy.
Yeah, and the Chevy downfiring high transmission hump box. Although we had to add an inch of space to it to get it so it wouldn't kill the floor.
All right.
Yeah, I like them.
Bumping Bourbon. Any Pioneer stereos that came with internal crossover for separate and time alignment?
Yeah, that's going to be any one of the AVH X series radios, the non-NEX, but AVH-X. It's called network mode. It'll give you a tweeter, a mid, and a sub output. That's it, no rear. That's network mode. If you want to know more about network mode, go to the 2016 AVH playlist. We might even have it in the 2017 AVH playlist. Just type in network mode. We talk all about it.
All right, so Julio, I want to ask you if you are able to install a front-facing camera on the Alpine 777. I already have a rear-facing camera.
You're going to need some form of a switching device because it only has one camera input. I can't think of what it's called. Pack Audio has a new one. If you email me, I can email you a link to it. 5starcarstereo@yahoo.com. He's doing a 6th order. Yeah, this would be more of a 5th order. There's a ton of different names for him, but yeah, he's doing the 6th order. I forgot. Yeah, I don't watch him all the time because I'm editing for you guys. So, what do you think about mounting capacitors on power wire as a filter? I see that you usually don't install capacitors in customers' cars. I'm not a big fan of capacitors. I just call them spray paint cans with voltmeters. Now, anytime you're doing some old school restoration mod where you have like upgraded fuel pumps and stuff like that, the capacitor is great for filtering noise. MXD makes a capacitor just for that, so that you can filter out their the noisy fuel pumps and crap like that. But no, I'm not a fan. I'd rather add a battery, like a small SPV20.
All right, seal ported for a hatchback.
Louder is going to be ported. If you're into boomy bass sound, then go ported. If you're into a dry rock and roll style bass, go sealed. It's just the 4th order is sealed. So then it'd be a 5th order.
Saludos para Miguelina.
Box has 6 sides and a hole. The ported box has 6 sides and 2 holes.
That's 4. That's 4 order.
That's a 4th order, yeah, from his house.
I got both stereo in my Tahoe. I don't know.
When we were building band passes back in the day, we called them 5th orders. That was a sealed box firing into a ported enclosure. That's just what we called them. Why does that happen?
Because somebody called you.
Sorry about that. Someone just tried to call me.
Somebody tried to call. All right, sorry about that.
Okay, we got Fro's house. Yep,
yes. Okay.
I
got both. Yeah, I got both stereo in my Tahoe. I don't know if you actually replace it for a double DIN Pioneer. What do you recommend? Definitely, Gabby.
I mean, if you want updated features, replace it. Get rid of that POS. Yeah. I mean, it's, you know, there's no reason to update the maps or anything like that. And for what you're going to pay for that, you can almost buy a new radio, or at least the harness for the new radio.
Okay, Damon, it's okay to run speaker wires along with the same side of the RCAs?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, most people ask, oh, do I have to run my power wire on one side, my RCAs down the other? If you're dealing with a high quality piece of equipment, no. I've yet to have the Alpines, the Pioneers, the Rockford, the Kicker that we sell have any issues when we mount these things and we run all the wires in a bundle. And no, we don't have issues. When we're doing a 2-amp system like this, like in this car, we're crisscrossing, like I'm running the power on one side, the RCA's down the other. That's just a matter of convenience. But on a higher quality product, they don't have those noise issues like back in the 90s.
All right, Julio say thank you. Let me say awesome thanks. All right, GoPro Sack. How often the Kicker CBR12 lasts with the 600 watts running turning the 3/4 amp?
Well, I could tell you this right now. I have a set of Orion Cobalts from the 1990s sitting in my living room in band passes that I run every day of the week, and I have yet to have any problems with them. Speakers will last as long as you let them.
All right, Kevin, what are the five best sounding amps that you sell?
We'll save that for another video. That's a long question. Have you had a chance to install one of those
Android stereos?
Yes.
Where you recommend?
If you're talking about just the generic white box Android radios, yes, we've installed them and also taken them out in the same month. So I don't recommend any of them. No.
SMD for the win. Yes.
The 6th order that Doug is building is too complicated.
Hey man, you know,
it's what it is.
Yeah.
I think, but that's him. I mean, that's his thing. So I got nothing with that. I think it's cool. Hi guys.
Cloud.
Locking from St. Martin. I learned a lot.
Thank you, man. Thank you
Sweet.
for watching.
St. Martin.
DJ, hey.
I'm thinking of purchasing an LC2i. Do you feel it's worth the money? If you want the best 2-channel line output converter on the market, then yes, it is worth the money.
What's on, Neldo?
If your system has bass roll-off, which is what AccuBase is designed to fix, it's a godsend. So yeah, I have no problem. I'd spend the money.
Okay, Angel, I got brand new 13W7 with the jail shipping box, tape steel, seal advice, $900.
Shipped.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's about right. That's a pretty penny. They're not shy about charging you.
Sound down all day.
It's gonna sound good. Yes, sundown. Yeah.
That's good.
Different guy.
Yeah. Hey guys, do you recommend amplifier woofer enclosure with one?
Which one is good for me? All-in-one combos. If you're not looking for a ton of bass, we've done this on here a bunch of times. The Rockford P301 10 or 12 is a great little box, all-in-one. So if you just want a small amount of bass, nice and boomy, and you have, yeah, go with that. It's reasonably priced. We installed tons of them.
All right, what subs do you carry?
We carry Ready, Pioneer, Kicker, Rockford, Scar, Kenwood, Focal, Hertz. What am I missing?
Addison.
Did I say Rockford Fosgate? Addison.
Yeah.
We also have some audio pipe. We do have a couple American bass, but we don't do a lot with those. So yeah, those are the main ones. The first ones were the main ones. So yeah, we have quite a few subs.
Okay, Rockford Prime 500 watts on the Rockford P3 D4 15.
I see no cons. I see pros. I think that's a perfect matchup. That thing's gonna pound.
Thank you,
sure.
Gabby.
That's one of our #1 amplifiers that we install is that 500. It'll bang the shit out of that. Especially if you just have one. That'll be plenty of power for that.
I want SQ front stage and my Lincoln. But I also want SPL buds. What do you recommend?
Check out Focal, Addison, or Hertz. Hybrid or Morel for your speakers, and then slap some big ass 12s in there with a volume control. You know, look at your higher end woofers, like some maybe, you know, if you want to go mildly priced, look like a Rockford P3, look at a Scar Audio, Sundown. Any one of those are going to give you super SPL, and just make sure you have a bass knob.
Okay, so I was watching SPL competition. Question is, do they install airbags for all the bass?
As far as ride control, I hope they install something, because man, you'd want to check out EXO's channel for that. He's the guy for SPL, man.
Do you guys mention where we're going on the Honda in the back? Yes.
Did you mention? Yeah, at the beginning we were talking about we're putting 2 amps in this. It has the factory amplifier. In the beginning of the show, we talked about how to integrate into the factory amplifier. It's all Alpine system. We're not replacing the highs. He's keeping his factory highs. Caught up.
All right.
What does that say? Oh, yeah.
All right. Love the videos. Keep it up, guys. Thank you. Freud, do you need more videos? Hey, man, you gotta work. Mighty, hi.
Kenwood Exelon 5-channel amp. Do they get hot enough to melt RCA cables? Wow, no. If you're melting RCA cables,
you're using ZCA.
You got something going wrong there, because you should. I have never ever melted an RCA cable. I've had them fall apart. Now some of the installers like to squish the RCAs underneath the amplifier. The RCA should be routed around the outside of the amplifier.
So Felipe,
that would be the only way I could see you melting it.
Basically, what do you think about studio pipe 1800?
I think they meant audio pipe 18. We never install them. We sell those over the counter. Yeah. You know, it's an affordable big amp.
Please subs.
Felipe, yo, what's up?
What's up? Please subs.
Okay. What about him? No spamming. Fro sleeps like you, Dean. Never.
Never. Okay, I have a Class D amp, 2-channel. Can I put 2 ohm sub or 1 channel and a 4 ohm and another channel?
I would strongly not recommend doing that. Keep the ohm load the same on both channels. Your amplifier will not like that.
Nice. Need to look for a DVD or of the Honda.
Like that video. Yeah. So it's Thursday, so you'll have Thursday, Friday, Saturday on Sunday's vlog, the install diaries.
Alright, what's the difference between the pack audio LC7 4 and the LC5 4? Both are similar.
Pretty much identical, but the LC7 4 has the auto turn-on feature that the LC5 does not. So if you need to generate a remote turn on, that's what the 7s do. Both 2 and 4, they make the faux remote turn on that we talked about in the Facebook Live show yesterday or the day before. But yeah, we also have a video up on that as well. The 5 is just a straight up LOC.
Alright, so Sean say thank you for your help. Eden, what are your thoughts on the bass shakers? I'll be using them in the install where nearly it's impossible to get a large volume sub.
We put a set in a Forerunner earlier this year. The guy was totally sold on them. I don't know why he did. He had a 15 in the trunk. This thing was bass heavy like a mother. I used to have a set of the Aura from Alpine bass. Yeah, they're cool. I mean, they jiggle your butt.
You too? He never sleep. Chat. Alright, hi guys. Have you guys ever used teraamps and PRV audio? What do you think?
No, they're just starting to come here, and so we haven't really worked with them. We do sell some PRV stuff here, but we don't do a lot of the loud stuff. We do almost no loud stuff. We had a car in yesterday that made it into the end of the vlog that we had put some loud stuff in. It's really not our thing. I don't know. You know, we get known for certain things, and that ain't one of them. But we sell the stuff. We sell a ton of it over the counter.
All right, draw 459. If you put subs, is it necessary to put a 4-channel on for the door speakers?
You know, we get the question all the time of guy comes in 6 months after he put subs in his car and he's like, man, I just want more bass. I want more bass. It's not loud enough. It's not loud enough. And he's using the 18 watts by 4 to power his speakers. And it's like, dude, you don't want more bass. You want it louder. If you want it louder, put a 4-channel amp, put some more speakers in it. We do that. Guy comes back. He's like, oh my God, this is like 4 times louder. Why didn't I do this from the get-go? And I go, I don't know. So, yes, I would strongly recommend adding a 4-channel amp.
Alright, so Tony, so do you guys can recommend me a good Alpine head unit?
If you want a single DIN, yeah. If you want a video head unit, no. Yeah.
They not in top of the game, so
maybe by the end of the year they'll have some good video head units, but not right now.
I don't think you never sleep. Yeah, that's true. Please sub to me.
Yeah, it's rough.
Okay, talk on RCA, alternator to control sub output.
Thoughts on RCA attenuator? PAC makes the shit. What's it called? We're not over at the other place. They make a volume knob for that. They're cool. I like them because they actually turn the sub all the way off. Whereas like most bass knobs don't. They sometimes just turn it down. You can still hear the subs. So the RCA attenuation is great when it's because it'll go flat. So yeah.
Right, Felipe King say, hey, do you guys read my question about the pink noise rating a music program material rating versus the...
Yes, I did see that question. I'm sorry I didn't get back to you. I've never heard of that rating system. I was going to do some research on it, but I got real busy and I didn't get back to it. I still have to check into that, so I don't know on that one. I'll have to. It's there. I just haven't. I got to do more research on that one to see what they're actually talking about.
All right, I don't know.
Stop. Okay.
Hey guys, I have a 2012 Focus with the Sony system.
Yes, it's earlier, didn't it? Keep my stuff when installing. Can I do it after? All right.
Can I?
Been able to find anything to keep the factory stuff when installing the aftermarket radio? I don't know. I would have to check on that one. I think Metro might be the only company that makes a harness for that and a dash kit. I'm not sure. I'd have to... That's a tough one. Go to metroonline.com and see what kind of parts they have for your car. That would be the place you'd want to check for that one.
Okay, then, what double DIN stereo do you recommend that has Bluetooth for the older cars?
How old? I mean, you have retro sound that will... has Bluetooth. You have a lot of these single DIN. That's a tough call. What do you mean by just Bluetooth? I mean, do you need a radio? Is it a classic car? Because they have, just Bluetooth amplifiers now that you don't even need a radio for. So
I want to go active crossover on the self components that are in the passive network mode.
I know my RMS and the tweeters and mids, they're separate. Well, yeah, I would still keep some caps on the tweeters just to be safe if you're going to do that, because the tweeters really don't need as much power as the mid-range, so it's not like they're going to rob that much power from the tweeters. But yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Alright, my friend has a kill switch for his subs. Do shops do that?
Yeah, you just ask them to put the toggle switch on the amp's remote turn on. Why not? Or you can get like the other previous question where the guy was talking about an actual RCA style volume knob. You turn it all the way down, the subs shut off. So that's also. Ooh, I have no idea.
All right. Do you prefer Class AB amps or Class D one?
I mean, for highs, they always say the AB is better, and they do sound better. You don't get as much power out of them. If you get a really nice, well-built Class D amp for your highs, like there again, the Alpine PDX V9, and it's also corresponding very similar, almost shape, size, and power, the JL version of it, and of course the new Focal series amplifiers. If you get a high-end D-class amplifier, it sounds great. If you get then if you're looking more reasonably priced, check out the AB. It's going to sound a lot better.
All right, Chaz, remember the Alpine bass shakers?
Yeah, Aura bass shakers. They actually had a backpack, a JanSport backpack that you used to demo it. I had to take it around to stores and let them hear it.
I know, so...
It was funny.
Dean, did you attend school for car audio?
No, I attended school for architecture. Don't ask.
Okay, purchases Joseph, 12-inch Alpine Type R. And that's a 4-ohm with an Alpine 500 amp. Should I upgrade for the larger and full potential for the speaker?
If you got what does he got, a dual 4? So that's a 2-ohm load on that. No. Okay, a lot of guys will buy that Rockford or the a lot of guys will buy that Alpine 1000-watt amp thinking that the R type will sound better if you put 1,000 watts on it. It won't. You'll just blow it. So the 500 is really max power for that woofer. There's no more potential to be had.
All right.
Is the optical out on an Audison worth it? If you have a full DA system for the Audison, it's totally worth it. So if you're coming out of the Audison entertainment into the bit to the amplifier, yeah, it's totally worth it. Because you're in that ecosystem. You'd be silly not to. You spent all that money, you might as well go all the way.
Now that sí soy de Mexico. Okay, I'm looking to buy 2 pair of Polk Audio MM6501 for my 2010 Tahoe. What do you think?
I mean, do you have to have the Polks? I mean,
you're
Polk
welcome, Tony.
Is pretty much an internet brand now. I don't really know anyone that gets into the Polk, but they're not bad. We carry the Polks for the marine use. That's about it.
All right, Ethan. Are the bass knobs universal?
Yeah, it's got RCA male and female ends on them. I'm sorry I don't have the model number for them.
SN1? No, that's the
SN1 is the noise filter.
Never mind.
I can't think of the name. Come on, Jason, if you're still there. What's the PAC audio line subwoofer volume control?
From PAC, yeah.
Yeah.
Are the bass knobs okay? I don't think Paul has enough mid bass. Huh?
What doesn't have enough mid bass?
The Polk Audio.
I don't think the Polk Audio has enough mid bass. It may not.
I hate them. Oh, I'm sorry.
You hate them? What's going on, guys? Checking in from Oxnard, CA. What's
California,
going on?
California, what's up?
I also did research, but it was vague information. I think it is a rating used on more high-end types of stuff or home audio. Well, you know, running pink noise through stuff is really rough on it. I mean, we use pink noise when we're trying to tune, do the RTA test and voltage test and stuff like that. And most of the time, we don't even have the speakers hooked up because it's overwhelming at times.
All right, D-Money, have you guys tried the Chinese Android double DIN radios? Any good? And there's
no, they suck, and that's the easiest way to put that.
That's what we don't.
We've put a couple of them.
Right, yeah,
but that the people's bring us. I don't like them. It's a boomerang.
Yeah.
You can't get all that for that price and expect it to be awesome. Or Pioneer and Kenwood would be doing it, because especially Pioneer, because let's be honest, Pioneer is trying to get as fast to zero as possible.
Now, what's the most expensive car you ever worn?
Murcielago, or a Bentley, the big ass Bentley, whatever that is.
To me, that was the Ferrari.
Oh, the F4 or the 430 Ferrari.
Yeah.
I've also done the GT40,
the Bentley,
the GT40 from Ford.
Yeah.
Jaguars, not Jags, Aston Martins. I used to do a lot of that stuff because I used to do a lot of work for ball players.
All right, Ben, hey guys, I have a 2014 Chevy Cruze. I would like to upgrade my stereo, but I don't want to lose my factory touchscreen. Is there any way I can do that?
Yeah, you're going to need an LOC, line output converter. Probably check out something like a Audio Control LC7i, or the DEQ1, or the DQ61. That'll allow you to do equalization as well as line output conversion and give you AccuBase.
Alright, so Mons, say, hey guys, I almost forget, I have a problem with my 280 when I use the reverse camera and the image get distorted when the bass hits.
That has to do with the sensor and the fact that it uses a rolling shutter, kind of like when you watch videos on here where you see the hands moving like this. That's why, because the refresh rate on the camera is causing it to get blurry. Turn the bass down.
All you is when the deck's gonna have wireless CarPlay.
As soon as Alpine releases theirs this year, we'll hopefully see it. Probably gonna be sometime in September or October.
Yeah, but that's gonna be only the 9-inch.
So no, it's gonna be they have a 7-inch version of it. It's what replaces the ILX 007. It's gonna be like the ILX 107, something
Hi
like
guys,
that.
my factory stereo having DSP, the sound
Focus on the driver's ears, and I want to ask if I could change all the aftermarket. Can I get better sound on my car for all the passengers front and rear? So if you have a car that has a factory DSP in it, what you want to do is amplify each channel individually. So if you have an 8-channel system, use 8 channels of aftermarket amplification. So for example, use 2 4-channels, amplify each channel individually. That'll allow you to keep your factory DSP fully functional, and that way you're not doing summing, trying to take into account DSPs and stuff like that. It's really a headache. That'll also allow you to go full active because the sound coming out of the amplifier is active already.
All right.
And then you can improve the speaker quality at that point.
So, retro sound is good for classic cars?
Yes, we install them quite frequently. We do about a dozen a year, so yeah, it's nice stuff.
Hi, ¿qué tal, Toby? Saludos hasta Phoenix. Angel, is the LC74 pack audio enough to run my EQ? Replace the head unit? Yes? No?
Is the pack audio good enough to run my
split signal
EQs? Place the head unit.
EQ.
I split the signal at the pack. I mean, it's a nice high-level to low-level adapter. We use them all the time. I don't see why not. If you're just trying to get a signal going to EQ from a factory head unit, yeah, it worked fine.
Alright, now that, can you put a chip switch on the remote, turn on for the bass amps?
Yeah, any switch you want. Alpine's new head unit
wireless CarPlay.
Does wireless CarPlay. Yes, once it comes out. It's going to be a while, though. Alpine is stuck in what we like to call Apple hell, where you constantly have to keep recertifying when you screw up. So they're running a lot behind this year. But once it does come out, it'll have wireless CarPlay.
Alright, Jeff, what's a budget RTA with the mic setup?
Budget RTA with a mic setup is going to be something you get for a laptop. The ones we use in our videos, the PAA3 is about $500, between $400 and $500. I like that because I don't need a laptop for it, but you could probably get the parts for a laptop somewhere in the $100 to $200 range. Arc Audio makes great Class D amps
and for mids and subs.
Yeah, no, they do. They do. Arc Audio is really nice stuff. We just don't carry it, so I don't think about it. But no. Audio Control also has great Class D amplifiers.
Not release it soon.
Not released yet, but soon. Yeah, they say September, October is what they keep telling us, which probably means October, November.
¿Qué tal, Raúl?
Just
¿Cómo
in
estás?
time for next year. All right, what's the difference between 4-channel AB amps and Class D amps? I don't have time to get into that. All right, actually, we got to wrap this up. We're sorry we missed your question, guys. We got to get back to work on this car.
Yep.
We'll catch you guys.
Hi, Martin from Sweden.
Saturday. We'll be back here tomorrow. We'll be on Facebook Live. So if we didn't get your question, maybe ask it again then. Thanks for watching, guys.
Oof,
we're sorry.
yes.
Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.